Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I want to show you guys like a really great puzzle you can do if you want to like improve your coding skills or if you just want to have some fun. Okay, these coding challenges are made like to do before Christmas, but you can do them always. But if you want to get ranked in these coding challenges, you need to complete the challenge as fast as possible. So for get ranked, we are already too late, but that's not the point of this video, because I just like to do these challenges in my free time or when I'm just chilling a bit and just want to do some coding, but not something that it's really brain tracking, just to have some fun. It's just really nice to improve your coding skills and just have a good time solving those puzzles and get some stars. So this video is not if you want to get ranked, because then it's too late, because when I'm going to publish this video it's going to be probably after Christmas, so it's not possible to get those ranking points, but it's just fun. So that being said, let's just make like the first puzzle together. So I'm going to make the first puzzle. It has like two parts and we're going to complete the full puzzle so you can understand like how it works. How you need to do those. It's really fun, so enjoy the video, and if you want to code along, just start up your computer, open whatever language you use, whatever platform you use, and you can do it in whatever language you like, C#, Python, C, Java, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to do this in C#, so you can code along with me if you want and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so let's start with this challenge. Okay, so you just go to advanced coding and you will see you just need to log in, like I did log in with my GitHub, and then you can go to events and you can then you see like this page, like these are all the years like the puzzles started, so it's already from 2015, but we want to do the puzzle of 2022. And we're gonna start with the first one. Like you see, like it's almost at the end that we found out this, but like it's not a competition, it's just for fun that I'm doing this. So you can still make like these challenges. You can even make like challenges from 2015, like where it all started. So don't do this for the competition, just do this for fun. So we're gonna select for challenge. I already did read this challenge. But when you're gonna make this, make sure to read the challenge very good, that you understand what you need to do. Shortly, these are all elves, they all carry something, and you need to find out what is the highest weight they are carrying. So how you can do this is by get your puzzle input. So I'm gonna just copy this one. I'm gonna set this in a notepad. I'm gonna save this to my desktop for a second, and we're gonna call this one input, something like that. Okay, right here is the file. Okay, so how I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna open Visual Studio. I'm gonna make this one in Visual Studio. I'm using Visual Studio 2022. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new project. I'm gonna use a console application next, and we're just gonna call this code challenge advanced 2022. Like I'm gonna save this in a folder. Like it really doesn't make doesn't care. It's just for solving this this problem, just for solving this puzzle. Okay, so what I'm first gonna do is I'm gonna add like the file explorer, while in the bin debug I'm gonna set like my input folder. So I'm gonna copy the input folder and I'm gonna set it in my debug. So input.txt, I'm gonna close this right now. Okay, and now we are right here. So first I'm gonna make like a list, I think, a list of integers, let's say list of integers like carry equals, oh yes, because of integers let's just make this new list of integers, just like this. Okay, now we have this. Next thing I want to do is I'm gonna use a stream reader to read my text file. So it's stream reader, I think. Yes, it's called this reader. It's a new stream reader. And right now you need to set like the path of the reader, and that was like, I'm gonna show you, that was the input.txt, and because it is in the debug.txt, it will find the text file. Let's say now while not reader but end of stream, of course. We want to do something, and what we want to do is first we want to check in a string int this is like a data row is let's say reader the let's do this, but of course let's just set this first in a string because otherwise it's gonna be empty. Okay, let's read a line. That's the first thing we need to do. Let's check if data row no. Let's say string punt is null or white space, and let's set the data row inside it, because like you did see in this one, like sometimes it's an empty row, and when it's an empty row, it's meaning there's it's a new elf carrying something. So this is the one elf, this is another elf, this is another elf. So it's like space separated. So we need to make sure, like if there's space, we're gonna add like a new elf. So if it's let's make sure we have in here integer. Let's make sure integer data elf equals 0. Okay, my numpad was out. Okay, right now let's say, so if data row, just right now we're reading a stream, it's getting there. So if data row is null space, is null or white space, it means another elf is there, it's gonna be another elf. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say like carry list and add, and we're gonna say like data of the elf. After that we're gonna say data of the elf equals 0. It's still like reading, and else, so if it's not a null space, we're gonna say data elf plus equals, and then we're gonna input parse, and we're gonna set the input parse to the data row, what we have right here. So if it's not if it's no white space, just gonna do it like that way, carry at elf. Okay, let's say for a second we want to test this already out. Item in carry, like carry, and close this one, and let's say for a second console write line, we're gonna just say I want to have all the items for a sec, and of course because we need to say console read line, otherwise the application just will close. So let's check this out for a second. Okay, great, like we have a lot of data, and I think this is how we want it. So let's check for a second again. So this is, it's reading. So if it's a white space, we're gonna add it, set it to 0, otherwise we're gonna count it. Okay, correct. So right now, like you want, I think the highest number. So let's say, ooh, I really carry that sword, I think. Let's say the console right line. For a second, oh, I pressed insert, I hate that. So now you can we say like, ooh, I really need to stop doing that. I think it's the last. Okay, let's see for a second. So let's skip this because we don't want that, and let's run this. So it's gonna be sort. Okay, so the last one, like if we did it right, this is gonna be like the highest carrying elf. Just make sure I copy the right number. Let's go to our advanced challenge. Enter it. So submit. That answer is right. You are 1 golden star closer to collecting enough star food. Okay, so continue to part 2. Like that was only the first part of the challenge. So the second part of this challenge is, again, just read this very good, because it's really interesting to understand everything. But right now they want like find the top 3, and we need the top 3 total. So let's see how we can do this. So we have the last. So best thing what we can do is just int x equals, let's just say we're gonna say I really need to stop that count, but this is gonna be out of index of -1. So and now we can like easily say we want console.right line. It's the last plus query that query x -1 plus, and let's say query x -2. This number will be the sum of the highest 3, I think. So it's 20. Okay, let's just copy this one. And let's see if we are right. So let's paste this, let's submit this. That's the right answer. You are 1 gold star closer. So right now we already have like 2 stars. So that is like the puzzles. Like there are a lot more puzzles. Like you can see, like you can do like even from previous years. So it's a lot of fun. So yeah, just try this and have fun with it. Like you see, it doesn't take much time. Like this one was, these 2 are very easy, but they will get harder and harder and harder. But it's a nice challenge for you to do. First, let's wrap up this code really quick, what we did, so you understand just a little. So I just made a list of integers because in the data it were all integers. What we're gonna do is we're gonna read like every line, and we're gonna check the line. If the line is empty, we gonna then we know like a new elf is gonna start. So we're gonna save the previous elf in our list, and we're gonna clear the data, and we're gonna do start again the loop by adding the data tilde is gonna make. Tilde is a new elf, and then again we're gonna put this one to the list. So that's what we do. Then we sort the list, and when you sort the list, it goes from low to high. So we know the last index is the highest carrying elf. So that was the answer for the first one. And then for the second one, I did count like the index of the list, but you need to do -1 because otherwise it's going to be out of range. And then we can just count together like the last, the one before, and the one before. If you take the sum of those three, you have like the answer for the second part of the first puzzle. So like that is how you should do these exercises. I hope you're gonna have a lot of fun with this, and I hope I see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching.